side, and also wanting to negate crossbow Tang. But overall, I would say a little bit worried about the Sicilian. He will need to be well protected. Like the late game scaling is definitely going to be very viable in the future. But I think overall this depends on how both teams wants to play their lineup. As we jump into the land of dawn, this is going to be See You Soon versus Mao Esports.
Yeah, and I think both drafts are quite balanced as well. Like you don't really see a big exploit between the two. Maybe like what you say, at most is a Sicilian, but I think that Sicilian is still not a bad pick. But we might see the first
Ooh,
pick here. 3-on-1 Minjal has nowhere to go. Uses
first.
the flicker to get away,
Mhm.
and Boxy can't catch on to him. Ooh, that was a close
Ooh,
one.
ooh. Yeah, Manja like really taking a lot of damage, but Minja, sorry, he's able to survive and recall. But first out the flicker, so that means like no flicker, like flicker hook combos will be available for the next fight.
Okay, so no flicker hook combo for now, and it's still early though. So as long as it's up
Oh,
by the time you land the hooks, if you don't land the hooks, then it's pretty much nothing. So it really depends on how he does that. So far, we have yet to see like a really good hook. Not that he has the right opportunity just yet, but if he's
mm-hmm.
able to land a good hook combo with a flicker away, then it will be definitely something. But now they try to take him
Oh,
out, and Ninja doesn't have a flicker, so definitely first blood onto See You Soon.
I guess it was bound to happen eventually. I think he really just overstayed his welcome, unable to land the hooks. Instead, he was taken out himself. We can see instantly, See You Soon. Like a lot of priority protecting this 1-1 is the goal, ensuring that Felix is farm up against the Claw, because Claw is able to clear waves quite like safely from a distance. Like you go in, BMI back out. But it seems like MAO will be focusing on taking this turtle. Both sides are here. Boxy try and look for it, gets the flicker onto the
Mm.
Arlet. Razin is taken out.
Oh, will he be able to steal away the turtle? Looks like the turtle will still be given to a CU Soon. They still managed to get the objective. And on top of that, 2 kills. So it's a good, clean win for CU Soon.
I mean, you're not going to be able to win against when your jungler is down and he has retribution on the opposite side. But oh, suppression coming. Felix will be traded.
Okay, beautifully done there in terms of a trade. And now let's see here. Okay, we can see the movement from Minjal as well. He's trying to find a target that he can try to disrupt. Uh, but so far, it's not going to be an easy move for him because if he moves around alone with the lack of mobility that he has, and now his flicker has been used and is on cooldown, it's going to be a bit difficult for him to really go inside. So at most, he can do is just play by the river.
Really fast hands from Tuzu, like securing that Little Wanderer. I think for now, both sides is well aware of like okay the damage, the output. Don't think he quite lands anything. I think he was just able to scout out and see where Mao Shim
Oh,
is.
Minjal? Oh
Oh,
no.
just gone, just like that. Shin, Kogi Shadow should be enough to secure the kill. Razin is here, but I don't think he'll be able to do too much.
Yeah, everyone's skills on cooldown right now, so Razin still survives that. If everyone still had their skills, then Razin might be taken down. So it's going to be 2 kills back to back there for See You Soon. Another good one there.
I mean, right now, like Season is really leading it 2,000 gold lead in final. Oh, Cupid was forced to pop the ult to ensure that he has enough movement speed to get out of there. Like, I mean, that's the danger of having to play Sicilian. Like, you already lack mobility, and Season has so much map
Oh,
pressure, and the fact that the Franco is unable to survive, he
oh,
really
oh,
needs to land those hooks.
ooh.
Oh, there were like 3 people in that bush.
Oh, meanwhile, they anticipated a hook, and now they're just going to go
Oh,
in.
Bloody
It's going to suppress, but Minjal is there, locked down together with the blazing duet. But that combo, a good
Ooh,
idea, but
fine
not enough
slash.
damage at that point. Razi right now will be taken down at the same time. Razin can't do anything. He has to get away, but Razi holding on to his dear life somehow still managed to survive, but not for long. Finally, been deleted from this map.
I think Mao should stop taking these fights, but unfortunately, Soon is really setting the tempo in towards how they want to play it whenever they're ready. And Mao is don't have the answers right now. They don't have enough damage, and their main source of frontline is getting bursted down by this Kadena pick.
So yeah, so far, see you soon. They have good control over the top lane, and because of the control, they're able to get control over the
Oh.
turtle and Ra being taken
Oh!
out. But the counter initiation comes in, and they're going to take it on the Cupid as well as Razi. 2 kills back to back. A worthwhile trade for see you soon.
I mean, that is the danger of having the Kufra as well as the Kadena. Like, the combination was just beautiful. Razin will be able to sidestep Tuzu, still on his tail. Razin, does he have his cooldowns? I think he would just barely get out from there. But they're still going on the chase.
They are going in for the chase. Minjal is there to help him
Ah,
now, but
hold on.
Minjal will not be able to do much. Yes, he can get the suppress onto one. They manage to at least trade it back onto Felix, but then the trade again happens. So now it's going to be 2 down for the side of MAO, and Shin managed to get away somehow.
This is a really like bloody game overall. 12 for 2, and Seosun had just widened this goalie. You think MAO was able to find like space and like get a pick off for themselves, but Seosun responds so fast and like is able to even out and like win the trade.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That coordination is well on point. When we saw like one being caught out, like the rest of them just comes in.
Ooh,
The
Boxy.
right timing. Like Boxy onto Cupid, but now
Oh,
they try to
Dino
get
Stash!
onto their opponent. It's going to be Cupid getting the kill onto Boxy. Boxy, a little bit of overextension there, but Felix instead of trading back onto Razi. Again, a 1-for-1 trade.
I mean, that was your roam for EXP. Still not ideal, but I think that that is definitely a better trade in comparison. Razi really, that was a really nice final slash. That really like changed the situation for EXP. Created enough space for them to actually land the kill. But is it going to be enough? They need more situations like that in order to be able to buy time and space back into this game.
Okay, looks like they are trying to find that opportunity. Now Ninja will come in.
Oh, whew.
Will he go in for the suppression? Yes, he will, under the turret, so it's a little bit of a risk that he took. And Tuzu comes in at the right time, and Shihin will be taken down. And there's nothing much they can do about that. Double kill will be given to the side of See You Soon, and he might get
Oh,
a triple
Cupid.
kill there as Cupid. There's nowhere for him to go.
Nowhere to run, man.
It's going to be triple kill for Tuzu.
This Hayabusa is just on a roll. Master Assassin 506. This is the most ideal game you could have for a Hayabusa. And that was just really unfortunate. Felix should have died there, but he really hang on for dear life, and the rest of the team was able to down fast enough to get a kill. Again, Boxy is just nuts on this Kufra.
Not only that, the follow-up from Tuzu is on point. Boxy opens up, Tuzu comes in to follow up. I mean, it's a perfect combination for See You Soon.
I think just overall, like how they're able to set up and they have all the tools they need. While for MAO, I would say it's more other than Razi if he's able to land the final slash, but as Yusun really watches their positioning really well. It really relies on Ninja on getting those hooks, but he's unable to do so. He dies so quickly before the hook could even like land onto anyone.
Yeah, I mean, there was nothing much that he can do at that point. I mean, I would say Minjal did the right thing by going by his hooks and his suppression, but other than that, then it's pretty much like very, very difficult because the follow-up of See You Soon is even more on point.
Yeah, good counter engage. They have enough damage to take out multiple members and just collapse. Like the layering is just like just perfect, perfect. The good action. And I think this Franco big is affecting MAO right now. It's like it's so reliant, as you mentioned, like reliant on landing those godly hooks. But otherwise, like you just let like you know consistent source of CC. You only get final slap like for that one instance, and then it goes back on cooldown. You really need like to make full use of those hooks.
Yeah, and since their mid turrets have been taken out, like the hooks did not really bring any return, so it seems to be starting to be a bit difficult for him. Let's see if he can land the next one because like if at some point if Ninja can't land the hooks, then it's already it will be pointless
Oh,
at some point. And that looks
Oh,
like
the
they're going straight
clash
for the
in
back line. The
top.
blazing duet's been opened up. Ninja might be the next target. He's super duper low at this moment, but managed to get away. Some backup here from the side of Razin will save his day.
They really met at the middle during that concealed. Gone a lot worse if Boxy was able to like continue on like his journey. But no casualties. But See You Soon just secured the Lord.
Yeah, so that's going to be. I do like the concealed play from See You Soon earlier on. Like they went straight for the back, like the
Mm-hmm.
two of them. I think it was Duzu
Mm-hmm.
as well as one more. And from there onwards, he just messed up MAO's positioning.
Yeah, it was Boxy and Suzu. I think the idea was like they want to go from behind and like surprise the members of MAO, but I think they were just like like awkwardly like got caught out and stuck in the middle. But they have enough damage that it doesn't really do too much for them. Well, unfortunately for the Clot, he really tries like with the Blazing Duet to really dish out the damage, but his team is so underfarmed that he's unable to like just come online. And the problem with having a Sicilian who needs even more time and items to come online.
Yeah, and he doesn't have like enough cover when he opens up the blazing duet. Like the moment he goes in with the blazing duet, it's like his health bar just goes all the way down, and he needs to back out. So his teammates really need to like buck up. But then again, how are they going to buck up if they can't even come out of base now?
Oh, yeah, rough waste was forced from Ross to ensure that he was able to get out to safety. Boxy, I think he was just like charging up, not doing too much. He's also realizing that MAO has retreated back into their base. So what do they have to do? Because right now it's an 8k gold difference. Um, Basically, only their inhibitors are left standing from the side of MEO. This is looking really rough for them.
Yeah, it is. If they're pushed to the corner right now, not able to come out with this sort of network gap, it's going to be a bit tough. And no, it's not only about the network gap, but look at the level gap. If you look at
Mm-hmm.
Ninja, he's like level 11, Dusu is level 15.
I don't think Minjal is that comfortable on the Franco, and I understand that yes, suppression is always solid, especially when there's a 1-1 on the enemy team. I think it's just a pick that slipped through their minds. They're not ready to deal with it, and they are unable to get any good catches. 072 is definitely just not ideal overall for any hero. It's like so far behind. That was really close. I think I have to like what I want to do is like reverse psychology and talking to Minja. Come on, Minja. Like you land those hooks, but that's not working. But we have to say, oh, he's not landing it, and then he does, and then game changer.
Yeah, more like something like a cast discuss thing. Razzie got away with the just by the slit of his life. Wow, that was a close one there for Razzie. Right now, we can see that there's full control for See You Soon, and definitely they're going to get the next Lord.
I mean, they're just like overall like playing it safe. They're not pushing any further. I think they could, but I think they don't want to force a fight that they cannot take back. So they're just focusing on the lore. I think it's a lot safer to do so because they do have pretty good high ground defense on the side of MAO with the Sicilian and the Clot. You should be able to clear out waves up far, but Razin already taken so low. But they actually are able to take out Felix.
Oh yeah, somehow they managed to do that. And at the same time, we can see that okay, the hook almost landed onto Tuzu. Now waiting for the lot to show itself, but without Felix, I mean they can still put pressure. They can put pressure onto multiple lanes, the top lane and the side and the bottom lane as well. Let's see what they're planning to do. Looks like they're planning to walk together
Their
with the
waves,
Lord.
their waves are not as sync up as you would hope. So I think this Lord will just like crash into mid, and I don't think they'll get too much from it because the waves are just not synced whatsoever. Top side will come colliding, but MAO should be able to clear this up fairly easily. Boxy looking for it. Oh, really nice timing. Oh, here's up the hook.
Oh, nice! Finally landed a beautiful hole, but then again the counter initiation comes in, but they still manage to get onto Boxy. Boxy is the first one to go out. Shihin goes in for the backline onto Ra, but Ra managed to get away, and now Shihin needs to run as well because three of them going for Shihin, especially for Felix. He wants revenge.
Shin's just running across the map. I think like he's buying time, like live stealing as much as possible, BMIing in and out, but I don't think it will be enough. Wait!
Oh,
That was like a lot longer. That was definitely a lot longer than expected. But okay, I think that was just a lot of time bought for his team. Not ideal to sacrifice your goal lane. I think he was like, he's realizing like, okay, I think I may have strayed a bit too far. But it's fine. I think for now, they are able to buy some time back in. So again, that's what they need. Minja needs to keep landing those sort of hooks. But we say that and we're not sure we're not sure if he's able to do so, but I think from a lot of experience, like for example a hook or one fatal links could change the game, and as much time as MEO can buy for themselves, their damage dealers will be able to scale up. Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately, he couldn't land that hook, and now he's been countered upon. Tribot gets onto Minja. Duzu gets a double kill, and with that, they'll definitely take down the turret, and this is their time to end the game. Unless somehow MEO can defend this, but then again, okay, it's only going to be 1 minion for now, but the rest of them are coming in.
the rest
MEO
of
now
minions are
suffering
coming in.
huge damage. They get it onto Razin, and that is it. They have definitely closed off the game. Double kill for
Oh,
Duzu just to top it off, and this round goes to see you soon.
and right, we'll be seeing them very soon in the next game after this. I know that was a bit of a pun.